As usual, let's first start off with the deck. The deck is made up of a premium T700 3K carbon fiber. It's 38 inches in length and 10 inches in width. But what really makes this deck special is a split angle design. So a -5 degrees in the rear and a +5 degrees in the front, which gives the rear a little bit more of a locked in type feel, gives you more stability at higher speeds, whereas a +5 angle allows for greater agility and easier turning, which is definitely useful for sharper turns and carving. The padded grip tape is super sticky and super thick as well, so it definitely absorbs vibrations and it definitely keeps you planted as well. But what I really like about the deck is its concave shape. It's quite unique because it's kind of like a bacon tray, yet it has this front and rear section that allows you to plant your feet quite nice. So when you're this planted, you're this low, and you're this stable, it's definitely a different feeling than all the other street boards out there. I also like its kind of compact design, so it's not too big and it's not too small. It's not too wide and it's not too narrow. I will say this is a fun board to butt board on. I never really thought butt boarding was cool, but when I did it on this one, it was a lot of fun. Now the underbelly of the deck actually has a reinforced body design. So all those edges and curves right there not only look really nice, but they make the structure of the board very strong and very durable. They also have a nice white pearl paint coat finish. I really like the polish and the finish that's on this board, and it doesn't surprise me coming from ACEDECK because all their boards have very nice polish to them. As for the wheels, ACEDECK collaborated with a company called Mad E-Skate, and Mad E-Skate makes arguably the best street wheels on the market. They're 105 millimeters in diameter, 70 millimeters in width, and 72A diameter. I like how they did their little splash of purple in there with the racing checkered flag design, signifying that the board is very fast. But honestly, ACEDECK couldn't have chosen a better street wheel for this board. The 105 Mad wheels have it all: comfort, grip. They don't kill your range like other hybrid rubber street wheels do. They're also not too big of a street wheel, and they're certainly not too small. As for the trucks, the ARES X3 is utilizing precision CNC traditional kingpin trucks. They're 13.8 inches in width, and as usual, ACEDECK is utilizing a 10mm axle. Just like all their other trucks, the polish, the finish, and the durability is top notch. Now out of the box, the front truck is utilizing white 95A bushings, and in the rear truck, they're utilizing black 100A bushings. Now I've said in the past that ACEDECK's biggest flaw is their bushings, but I think they finally got it right. So this out of the box setup right here is made for maximum stability. So if going fast in a straight line is really your thing, again, the stock setup, you're gonna really enjoy. Now you might say, hey Fred, I like both. I like going fast in a straight line, and I also like carving. This is the stock out of the box setup right here. So once you get up to speed, it can definitely carve well. It's just definitely not the most agility street board I've ever ridden out of the box. Now, if you do need help turning the board, I have a couple tips. With a toe side turn, stick out your front foot and place it on the edge of the board. Then put some weight on that foot to help steer the trucks. Same thing with the heel side turn. Put your foot on the edge of the board, put a little bit of weight on it, and it'll help steer the board to your desired turn. Now here's me testing the turning radius with the out-of-the-box setup. White 95A in the front truck and 100A black durometer in the rear truck. Now as you can tell, the turning radius isn't great. It's certainly not the worst, but it's not great. I do feel like ACEDECK's new bushings are definitely a lot better. They're not riptide good, but they're definitely a lot better. So in the box, when you purchase the board, it comes with extra white and black bushings, which I actually suggested to do, by the way, and they certainly listened. So I placed white 95A in the rear, and I flipped over the top washers on the front and the rear truck to act as a flat washer. Okay guys, here we go, another turning radius test. Same exact parking spot that I did with the out-of-the-box setup. Same white bushings up front, out of the box. I turned the top washer upside down so it sits flat, and I actually tightened it up a little bit more than what it came with out of the box. Now the rear had the 100A black out of the box. They also have extra white inside the box, so I replaced the black with the white, and I turned the washer upside down again, and I tightened it up a little bit. Let's see the difference. Yeah, that's dramatically different. Now let's see the carving difference. That's a significant difference. So after some further testing, I realized that white all around with the washers properly seated in, that's not flipped upside down, was a perfect medium of carve, stability, and just lots of fun. Not tight, not loose, so that's a setup I suggest. As for the ESC, the ACEDECK ARES X3 is utilizing their customizable FOC that's very powerful, reliable, and no twitchiness like the first batch Nomads. As for the remote, same remote we're all used to, very customizable, simple, reliable, lightweight. It has a small data screen showing your speed, adjustable brake levels, 4 different riding modes, reverse, cruise control, and of course a battery meter for the remote and the battery meter for the board. Now the remotes don't come standard with these bumper shells, but I definitely suggest getting one. They also come in a few different colors so you can customize it the way you want it to look. Feels really good in the hands, it's lightweight, and it protects the remote. As for the motors, the ARES X3 is utilizing their Element gear drive, 170 kV, 3,500 watt motors each, and a gear ratio of 2.8. ACEDECK also provides a free bash guard to protect the motors as well. Now what's really special about the ARES Element gear drive is that you can switch from a Kegel adapter to an ABEC adapter. This basically allows you to use pretty much every street wheel on the market, whether it's a cloud wheel, a boosted 105, a orangutan wheel, or a mad wheel. Okay guys, here we go. Top speed test on the ARES X3 S Plus mode. Hope I don't kill myself. Oh, man. Woo! Wow. Woo. Okay, let's check the rider app for the top speed. 35 on the nose. Well done. Okay guys, giant hill test, same hill we always use. ARES X3 from ACEDECK, 105 mad wheels. S Plus mode, full battery. I'm gonna place my microphone in my other hand so hopefully you can hear these motors scream. Yeah, that went up faster than any other board I've ever felt, especially with the street setup. 31.5 miles per hour, and I let off the throttle pretty early. Okay guys, acceleration test. S Plus mode. 1, 2, 3, go. Nice. Nice. Good, good. It's not as powerful as their Nomad N3. It's plenty of powerful. Okay, let's do a brake test at 15 miles per hour. My brakes are set at 100. 1, 2, 3, brake. Nice. Perfect. Okay, let's do my favorite, mid-range power test. I'm gonna do 20 to 25 miles per hour and yank the throttle. 1, 2, 3, punch it. Woo! Damn. 17 miles per hour. 1, 2, 3, punch it. Nice. Very good. For such a sleek, kind of smaller board, man, this thing kicks. Holy moly. Very well done, ACEDECK. As for the battery, the ARES X3 is utilizing a 14S 3P Samsung 50S cells, 15 amp hour, 777 watt hour battery. As for range, I'm a 160 pound rider and the temperature was about 76 degrees Fahrenheit. I rode mostly in S Plus mode and a small amount of the ride in S mode. I got a total of 29 miles of range with the ARES X3, which I think is plenty. 1 bar left. The 10% warning came about 1.5 miles ago. Let's do acceleration test real quick. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, nice. Still plenty of power with under 10% left. Very good. No bars left. Going up a slight hill. Still doing 14 miles per hour, no bars left. Going up a slight hill. Few things worth mentioning. Now this board sits very low, which I actually like. But keep in mind, every time you go up little driveways or ride over some potholes, you will smack that gear drive. So this is the one time I don't suggest using smaller wheels. Now we're always running over things like this, so ACEDECK thought about this already, and they included an aluminum gearbox guard. This gearbox guard protects your actual gear drives, so if you see this all scratched up, have no worries, because it's meant to get scratched up. Now I believe the foot stops are included with every purchase. I don't install mine. I dance around on my board, I slide. I also ride switch a lot, so the foot stops aren't for me, but they are really nice and good for you speed demons. Now, as you can probably guess, ACEDECK's unboxing experience is very good. Nothing moves around the boxes, everything stays still. It comes with tools, spare bolts, stickers, your remote charger, your remote itself, extra grip tape, and a 4 amp charger, which by the way, I do like the charging port on the top of the deck. It's very convenient. They also double box it so the board doesn't move around, which prevents it getting damaged during shipping. Final thoughts. If I can describe this board in 3 simple words, it would be fast, stable, and low. If you need a powerhouse street board that sits low to the ground, super stable, very sleek, slim, fast, with one of the best street wheels on the market with great grip, comfort, and if you also prefer a gear drive and like switching up your street wheels, and of course great customer service with excellent quality, this is definitely the board for you. I feel like ACEDECK's variety of boards now can satisfy most riders out there, and whichever particular one you choose from ACEDECK, they're kind of in the leaderboard with that particular setup. For instance, with this board, I don't know any other street board with the gear drive that can change from Kegel pattern pulleys to ABEC pulleys with this carbon fiber that's so sleek, powerful, and this good range. And certainly no one has their unibody split angle design. And then you look at their other boards like their N1 gear drive Nomad and their N3 gear drive Nomad. I think it's safe to say that ACEDECK has the most polished performance, range, and customer service for the money. Feel free to use our discount code at checkout. Thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Have a good one, guys.